official street preachers. And today I wanted to read you something that I wrote back in 2007. This is an adaptation of the Gettysburg Address that I modified from the Gettysburg Address and I Christianized it. And I call it the Gods-burg Address. The Gods-burg Address. And this is how it goes. 2 millennia and 7 years ago, our Heavenly Father brought forth upon this world a new covenant, conceived in mercy and dedicated to the proposition that all men were created in the image of God. Now we are engaged in a great spiritual war, testing whether that world or any world so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on the great battlefield of that war, our hearts. We have come to dedicate our hearts as a final resting place for the one who gave his life that we might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow our hearts. The merciful man who died and rose again among the living, who struggled here, has consecrated it far and above our power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what he did here. It is for us, the faithful rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work that he who taught here has thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us here to be dedicated to the great task remaining before us. From his crucifixion, we take increased devotion to that cause for which he gave his last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that his sacrifice should not have been in vain, that this world under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that righteousness of the people, by the people, and for the people should not perish from this earth. I just love that.